Here was my warm-up for ballet class today. My low back was bothering me a little bit, so these are the exercises I did in the 5 minutes that I had before class. I grabbed my purse because in this position, a happy baby, if your low back is rounded, you actually get more back release out of it. So if you're somebody that has pinchy hips or you feel this in your hip flexor area when you do a happy baby, this is a great modification. Yoga block purse works perfectly. And I'm just breathing into my low back and into my belly because this is gonna help reset things. I flipped over and went right into an upper back opening because I just worked on opening my low back and now I want to open up my upper back. You can kind of see that my low back is starting to get a little bit more arch in it and it feels super nice. Classic plank. Always, and I'm really paying attention to my low back, right where my arch would happen in my back. Wanting to keep that super strong, I chose to do some hand pickups to make sure I reinforce that part of my low back. Side planks are a really easy modification to make. This is something that you can do on your knees, you can do on your hands, on your feet. Everyone can do a side plank in some variation. You don't have to hold for a minute or more. Short holds work. This one is my favorite and it's a killer. It's called a diagonal sit. And oh my gosh, this really works wonders on my low back, on people with hip impingements. It's a little tricky to teach, meaning that it definitely is something that needs to be coached. It looks simpler than it is, but it really works well. This is one that takes a lot of focus, but it has a high payoff, and it's something that I do with my dancers quite a bit. And you can see I'm really focused on this. My face is like, oh my gosh, this is hard. I only had 5 minutes for this warm-up. Circumstances happened this morning that I didn't have all the time, so that's what I got. I flipped over into a turtle plank, which is like an upside down crunch, but on steroids. I say that this is the exercise that gets 100 crunches in one rep. It's so good. I stood right up and went to my standing position. This is something that I think everyone needs to do is take your floor work to standing. I was working on my foot contact, making sure that my feet were warm really fast. The teacher walked in right now and I was like, I still want to get more done. So I did just a couple things to help my standing leg and then we had to jump into class. So there wasn't a lot that needed to be done. In 5 minutes, was able to hit my front belly, side belly, back body, some glutes, and then some standing things. I would love for myself to do more. I would love for you to do more, but you really can get so much done in 5 minutes when you know what to do and the exercises are right for what's going on in your body. These were all exercises that I know help me with what's going on in my low back. So I could put them together real quickly and I had a very successful class, even though this morning I woke up with a little bit of a low back thing.